It's been a long time, but I am Jake Schriner.
It's been a long time since you've been Jake Schriner.
No, it's been a long time since you've been here.
I'm Johnny Leckie, the pastor of Compass Church. And this is the Compass Conversation Podcast. Welcome.
We will follow you, King Jesus.
See, we don't know what we're doing. It's been so long. You always know what you're doing. Oh my. Okay. Hot night.
Yes. Hot coffee.
Drinking coffee. Gonna be
Going on runs.
It's gonna be up to midnight tonight. Yeah, man. Well, here we are. It's been a little bit. We had a little bit of a break, which is always great. Some of you guys probably getting concerned. But we are
Our tens of
all is well.
Viewers, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, those 10
We're here, yeah.
Those 10 could be concerned. You never know. But hey, we're back on, and we're looking towards fall because it'll be cooler. But let's get started with this thing. Jake Schriner, how are you doing, man?
I'm good.
What's going on?
I'm good. It's it's summertime. We've been gardening like crazy.
I was going to say, so the past 2 months since we talked last.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been traveling on vacations and stuff. We've been gardening a lot. Everything's growing really well. Yeah, things are going good. I'm kind of on a countdown for work.
Yes. It's out of the bag now, the cat.
Yeah, I'll be done at altitude at the end of this month. So yeah, and then after that,
company, they're gone.
Gone's out.
And they're a loss for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's. I'm on good terms with everybody, so I'm leaving with some good relationships and everything. So
that is good.
Yeah, it's good. So and then after that, I'm going out to St. Louis actually to see my folks that weekend because Harper's going to go out there and spend a few days with them. So we're going to go. Gonna go boating for a day. Gonna go see this deck that my dad's been building for the last 18 months.
It is. That thing is amazing.
I know.
I've seen the pictures. That is not a deck.
No, it's a whole extension of the house. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited to go hang out and use their outdoor kitchen. So I'm sure we're gonna cook a big meal and all that.
Yeah, and so I think since the last podcast, you've actually been there once, or at least you've been on vacation.
Yeah, we went to Lake of the Ozarks. Yeah,
that's right. You went with your family. I think maybe. I don't think. I think that happened after.
Yeah. So
lots going on.
Yeah, a lot is going on. So yeah, we went on vacation Lake the other.
You're on oxygen now.
I'm on oxygen. Yeah. I have to carry this life support package.
You want to talk about this real quick?
This is awesome. Yeah, I'm starting to run again. About end of April.
Should we put a link in below and then earn a little from people who are going to buy this?
Oh, sure. You can find the Amazon link in the description below for this
maybe not
pack. Harper has been doing gymnastics for a while now, and since it's at this very nice sports facility. It's Southlands Mall, and they have an area for parents to work out. It's a few treadmills, a Stairmaster, some dumbbells, but it's something.
Yeah.
So I started running on the treadmill back in March, early April.
Oh, that's what started
during Harper's gymnastics because I'm sitting there just feeling lazy. I'm like, I gotta do something, be productive. So I started that, and then in May, I bought myself some actual running shoes and started running outside, not on a treadmill, and that has kind of just snowballed into me running very frequently. I'm looking into maybe doing some races. Last week I ran over 30 miles last week. So
and behind the scenes of this you ran here tonight.
I did. I ran here. That's why I'm wearing this. Is because I ran. It's almost it's a nice 3 mile run.
And this thing, by the way, behind you, it has a.
I'll turn it.
Can you see? I don't know what you say. Yeah, there's in the back there. It's where the water goes. You got the whole camelback. You got stuff you could put in zippers. It's just a vest.
Yeah, it's really comfy too, and it's nice. And I have an app I use where I can share my location with Colette while I run. Because if I go on long runs, then it's good. She feels safer about
that. Share that app with me. What is it?
It's called Strava.
Strava. Okay.
Not a sponsor,
but if you'd like to be, we have 2 links today. So, Well, I love it. As soon as I saw what you had when you got here, because you did this yesterday too.
Yeah, we had a church yesterday morning. It worked out well. Yeah.
Forgot the bacon.
Forgot the bacon.
But you got the run in. That's good. And you're looking great too. You've already lost it. So I'm so inspired because I've been wanting to get back and run some more. Just so I can just bore everyone to tears with illustrations from my running experiences.
Yes,
Never boring. They're always exciting. But
I'll enjoy them. If they're about running, sure. I'll take it.
Well, I'm gonna get one of these too. So thank you for sending the link.
Yeah.
Gonna get that. Leon may get one as well.
Nice. Now we have to do a Compass Church like 5K at least.
That'd be great.
You know, we wear our shirts and go have fun. So.
That would be great. Cool. You know, think about that. You know, a faux pas. I learned this early on. A faux pas in running, like if you run a race, even if it's just a 5K, you're not technically. You look like a real newbie if you wear the run shirt. In the race. Because you're not supposed to really wear it until after you've run the race. So, so that's perfect because we can wear Compass shirts in a 5K. That'd be excellent. That'd be cool. I like it. Who do you think would do this with us?
If it's like a walk/run, like a fun run type thing, I think we could convince a lot of people to do it.
Okay. Yeah, then we'd be kind of sprinkled about.
So, how are you, Johnny, before we get too far?
I am just grand. Last week I was gone. And Leo and I went on vacation. And it's been a busy summer anyway, because we had family in. Her dad was here. That was really cool. We posted a lot of this on, if you're my friend on Facebook anyway, you've probably seen these pictures and things. But yeah, family in, Matthew, my son, my grandkids, and daughter-in-law, they were in here too at the same time.
Yeah, you guys had a full house.
Yeah, in fact, this very room it had been converted into a bedroom for them while they were here. And just a whole lot of house stuff and fixing the house and changing things. And it was great. It was stuff that needed to be done anyway by them. But then we went on vacation, so that was great. We really needed it. It was a typical kind of vacation Leon and I often like to take, which is driving to goofy places and sometimes deciding as we go. This time we didn't quite do it that sporadically, but we went to Mount Rushmore. We're 6 hours away. We've been here all this time in Colorado and haven't gone.
Is that all it is? 6 hours?
Yeah, it's about 6 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it's right at the very bottom of South Dakota. I know, 6 hours.
That's not that.
But I mean, you go in the morning. If you wanted to take a Saturday,
be there by lunchtime.
Yeah, you could go see it. Why not?
That's great.
But it could be a 2-day trip easily.
Yeah,
I mean, you just go. And that's kind of what we did. We drove. We didn't go there from here. We drove to somewhere close and stayed in a hotel, and then got up that morning and drove 15 minutes to the place, and that was great. And then we started making our way to California. So,
which is so funny. So did you guys go like up, like across through like Montana and Idaho and down, or did you just come back through Denver?
Well, we almost did, but instead we ended up trekking across Wyoming.
Oh, okay. Gosh, you just took 80 across Wyoming. Just
the dullest drive. I thought Kansas was dull, but
I've done that drive.
That part across Wyoming, oh my soul. But then, and then to Salt Lake City and Utah, then go south, then through Vegas and on our way that way. So it was great. We had an awesome time. There's so much I could talk about. It would take too long. I know we got a long thing here, and I know people will watch this going, why are you telling us about your vacation, right? The only thing I would say is if you've ever seen the movie It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, which is a longtime favorite of Leon and I, mostly because I saw it as a kid, and it's one of those powerhouse movies from 1960s. It was before the Kennedy assassination.
Oh, okay.
So there was still a little bit of a bright attitude, even though it's quite a commentary. It's a Stanley Kramer, is that right? Kind of commentary on greed. And but anyway, it's very funny. All the comedians of the day pretty much are in it. And then cameos from all kinds of characters, even the Three Stooges of all things. So at that point, they were already, it was,
that's like past
the prime. They just have one scene. They don't say anything, but it's hilarious just that they're there. Anyhow, we went to a few of those locations that it was filmed, and so that was kind of cool.
That's awesome.
And then wrapped up at Santa Monica Beach.
Yeah.
Posted those pictures today, and it was beautiful, wonderful. So we're back. We're tired. School starts in another week or so.
Oh boy.
And yeah, there we are. And Compass Summer has been. I think it's. We have been digging in and just enjoying being together, and we haven't done tons of outreach stuff this summer, but I think we're okay in that regard. I thought we would, but I think it might have been overkill for us at the moment. So
once we start getting, maybe we, I'm looking forward to Church at the Tree.
Yes.
Coming up, I think those are going to be really good. It'd be a good opportunity to invite people too.
Yes, absolutely. So that's the fall is kind of, I think, where our momentum's going to kick in. We're going to try and get back at the school. We might be at the school more Sundays in a row than we might normally other times. Most of them initially are going to be outside because it's going to be nice. Mm-hmm. It's going to be nice into October, I think, at least.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. So what do you want to talk about? I know one thing I want to talk about.
Yes.
Were you about to say something?
No, I was just there's so much. Where do you want to start? From like mid-June, or do you want to talk about recent stuff? We're not going to get to.
Well, I wanted to talk about this. While I was away, something exciting happened in the life of Compass Church.
Yeah.
And that was that you spoke.
I did.
While I was away.
I did.
That video is available for now. I was going to ask you if you wanted it on YouTube or not. I don't know. I didn't know if you did.
If you'd like to post it to the Compass YouTube page.
Okay, then I think that I will do that. So, but if you want to see it, just go to compassdenver.com, click back 2 Sundays, watch the service. Jake did a great job sharing his testimony. It was awesome.
I was nervous.
It's the best 10-minute sermon you're going to hear. But you did great.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. I think more people, I was talking to Leona about this, that a lot of people are kind of nervous about sharing, how they became a Christian and all that stuff. But I think if you keep in your mind that the hero of the story is Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not you. It's not what happened and how it,
Right.
It's not your sin. It's not your mistakes. Mm-hmm. He's the hero, and that's where you drive it to. It makes it a lot easier to to share where you were, what happened.
Right.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But you did a good job. You did such a good job. We were very proud of you. And Leon and I were both watching that in a hotel room. And also singing along, Michael did a
he did great with the music.
He chose some that would be. It's like, dude, you were brave and bold.
Like I said, I know you do this obviously, but like I said, when he was done with music before the break, there's a lot of people who don't realize how hard some of those songs are to do alone.
Yes.
And Michael picks difficult songs and he crushes it. They're awesome. Yeah,
he did, man. I was proud of him. And then even Annette, it was so great to see Annette, step up, and she was in her flowing dress and everything. It looked like we were high church. Yeah. But you know why? She told me this. I think this is okay. And she's probably watching. She won't get mad at this.
Hi, Annette.
Hi, Annette. She says she's been wearing dresses a lot on Sundays because it's hot.
There you go.
That's the only reason. Yeah. But anyway, it was great. I was proud of everybody. I'm glad it all worked.
It did, and we are a functional church.
Yeah.
On Sunday, it's not just the Johnny show.
Absolutely, man. Thank God for that. In fact, every Sunday we need to have more faces up in the front. So, even though we're small, I'm gonna start rotating some people around.
Yeah, I'd be happy to read if you'd like. Or...
Yeah. Go ahead and get ready to. You did great on that part, by the way. When things kicked in and you just kind of went into your hi, welcome, dude, you're natural at that. It was great. You only got nervous when you were telling your own story.
I know, yeah.
The rest of it, you didn't seem nervous at all.
Yeah, well, I was around friends, right? Everyone in the room. They love you. You love them. It was a nice group to give that testimony to. And what's awesome is there's a lot of people online that have seen it as well. My parents texted me right away after they were doing it. We're very proud of you. We're, we're there's like, I think my mom said they're very proud among other emotions they're feeling. Yes,
yes. Hello. What could it be?
Would it be like some cookies?
You mean it's time for a cookie break?
Yay!
Cookies! Okay! Hey, wave at yourself at the camera unless you just want to see your side.
Can I don't want to see anything.
What? Right there, right? See. If you lean in, you can see your... there she is.
Oh, that's all I need.
Just her alone tonight.
They're surprised.
Did you bring me a plate too?
So which one of these is the half and half?
I didn't put any I couldn't find the pecan, so I put quinoa. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
Quinoa cookies.
I had a little extra lentil.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Leona. You're the best.
These are looking fantastic.
They are looking fantastic. She didn't tell us what they were.
I
guess we're supposed to be
chocolate peanut butter chip.
I know we got some Toll House going on here.
There we go.
Is it? Maybe it's chocolate. I know some are chocolate. I can't tell. I don't know if it's butterscotch or is that peanut butter.
It's fantastic, whatever it is.
Oh, you're all right.
This would be good fuel for my run home. Fantastic.
Now I'm gonna have to go run tonight. I probably will after all this coffee and.
So I am sorry to disappoint today. I did
what? No Bible trivia.
Drop the ball on Bible trivia. So
all right.
Enjoy the musings of us eating cookies.
Everybody goes away.
Just play a little background music while we're sitting here chewing.
Well, let's see. Maybe on the spot, I can give you a little Bible trivia.
There we go. All right.
Let me think.
Make them all.
All right. How about something easy?
Okay.
Super easy.
Sure.
Crazy easy.
Oh boy.
So David, King David, before he was King David, kind of rose to prominence among the Israelites because he is the only one who responded to a challenge of the champion of the Philistines. He was a really big dude.
It was, yes.
What was his name?
It was Goliath.
Ha-ha, I told you.
There it is.
Easy. Now, explain propitiation. No, I'm just kidding. And supralapsarianism as it relates to...
I don't know if you heard my disclaimer on Sunday before my testimony, but I didn't go to seminary.
No, you did great, man. You did great. Okay, let me see if I can come up with that one. So that was an easy one. Let's see. Hang on. When the Israelites had been delivered from Egypt and were now wandering around, I mean, they weren't really just wandering around, they were following God's lead. During the day, God led them by a certain something, and by night led them by a certain something. What were they following on either one of those?
By night, it was like a tornado of fire, right?
Pillar of fire?
Pillar of fire.
Let's see now, by day.
I don't remember the by day.
All right, let me see how it just is.
Did I get the by night right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
do I remember either of them?
No, that was right. Okay, let me double check here real fast.
Yeah. Pillar of fire, not tornado.
Pillar of well, I just kind of gave that.
How big is the tornado?
All right, let's see. Israelites. So you could do this at home, of course, checking us. Oops, I spelled Israelites wrong. Israelites followed. We'll stay on this theme. Why not? You can speak as you
Well, I was going to say, you mind if I have another cookie
Oh,
here? I'm
please
just going to
do.
keep on eating.
I think you have some calorie deficit.
I had I have a sort of a point to make about your message yesterday, but I don't want to interrupt the flow of this Bible trivia.
Okay, I just want to make sure I had it. Okay, yes, right. So if I said, what do they follow by day, you're not sure about that one.
I don't remember.
Okay, I'll give you a hint. It's similar to what they followed at night.
Just a cloud?
Yes!
A dark cloud?
Well, I wouldn't say pillar. It was a pillar of cloud, basically, by day, and a pillar of fire at night.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Oh, weird. That's 3, so we can cut that as 3.
I will. All right, cool.
And one more.
I did terrible. So
No,
next
you
week
did
we'll
great.
switch back.
You did great. Adam had a couple sons to start.
Cain and Abel.
Mm-hmm. Who was the next
Seth.
one? Hey! You got it, dude. Excellent. You just keep going.
And we all come from Seth.
You're all from yourself.
We all come from Adam.
That how it worked?
Well, I mean, right? Because
Well, I mean,
do they supposed to have?
Did
Did Abel have sons when he was killed?
he was killed? Murder most foul.
Murdered. Excuse me. That is 2 separate words in ancient Hebrew. That's right.
True.
King James got that one wrong.
It didn't say. King James didn't.
It says "Thou shalt not kill," which is actually "Thou shalt not murder." But that's a
right.
whole.
Yes, that's true. If you're a KJV only guy,
Yep.
I love you, but come on, man.
We have the original transcripts.
There are people who, this is how we get comments from people we don't want to have in comments.
we're gonna have to find some page where that's.
You're a heretic. You don't believe. Liberal. Anyway. Okay. Well. So there, we'll just say Bible trivia is now over.
Yes.
Did we ever even do the Bible trivia? We didn't do that.
No, we didn't.
Because what we just did was Bible trivia.
Shake the camera.
It's like Wayne and
That's really cheap.
Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Does it come to this? Maybe this is why we haven't had this in a while. No, we're just off our game here. Okay. Now, what else then? You said you wanted to say something about the sermon. And by the way, I'll just simply say this before we talk about yesterday's message. That, I alluded to it a few moments ago, Compass Church is what I would call in base camp right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, this happened to us once before, many years ago. And we just, what I call going into base camp, where we're kind of regrouping, we're developing our relationships with each other, we're encouraging each other, we're meeting together, we're worshiping, inviting whoever to come join us in that environment. But it's not going to stay like that. Except for, let me clarify that, something like, we're no longer going to have relationships, we're never going to grow together. It's going to be a little different. We're going to build on that, is what I'm trying to say. So, anyway.
A good base.
Yeah. I don't want to call our current group of people our launch team for a new thing necessarily, but in essence we kind of are. Mm-hmm. It's kind of gotten kind of clear who we are, who our group is, who's on board.
Yeah.
So for our next step, for all of the phases of any of our next steps, I can see that God's brought a group of people, strong, steady, committed. God's doing stuff in all of our lives, and that's getting us ready for what He wants to do next, I believe.
Yeah. So, we're going to keep serving together and
keep serving together, keep our garden rocking.
And it is rocking.
In the community, keep giving in ways that bless our community, and we are going to do more events. We're not just an events church, but we do big things for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we'll just see how that kind of pans out. The really biggest thing I think coming up, we've talked about a movie night. I'm not sure if it's going to happen now. It might happen. I don't know. I was talking with I don't know. I don't know if everybody has the energy for it. I know you do. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm not sure everybody else does at the moment. So we're going to see.
How do we scale it in such a way that 3 to 4 people could do it? We don't need 8.
Yes.
How could...
Well, this is the thing. Even to do the movie night, we really don't need that many of us to do it. So we can still do it. So I'm leaning towards us doing it. I hate to be so wishy-washy sounding about that, but what we know we are doing is in October for sure.
Yeah.
And so, and again, that's a tough one for you to be a part of usually.
We'll see. I don't know. My schedule's kind of up there coming up, so we'll see what happens. Honestly,
well, that's true. Well, I know that Harper sometimes, you guys do another thing. And
she that's very much being 5, 6, 7 now this year. Halloween is very much a social evening for her friends in the neighborhood. They love running around together, and
that sounds great.
It's been very, very fun being a part of it. We've tried to make it up, towards the end of the glow and go and stuff. But
well, it might be a deal where you come, you help us get set up.
Might be able to swing
and preparing, getting it ready beforehand, and then kind of get it kicked off, take off, do your thing, maybe come back a little later.
Yeah. We'll work something out. But,
it is our biggest attended event.
It is.
Of the year.
I thought about that.
Yeah.
Something to kind of build a little traction is if we did the movie night, say early to mid-September. A lot of people in the neighborhood attend that said movie night, and we will say at the end, "Hey, just so everybody's aware, we haven't been around Arkansas that much, but we are still doing the glow and go. We're still going to be back here. Still, and so that just sort of like a heads up too. Like we'll be back in a few weeks for another fun event. I don't know.
I love it. I don't know if we'll be able to pull off our Christmas gig this time around.
Yeah, that was cool.
It was very cool. I kind of hate to not do it. I don't know. I mean, we're like right now. Don't take any of this for being set in.
We're kicking it around.
We're kicking it around, man. Yeah. What I would love to see is because I was thinking during the movie night, school actually starts in a couple of weeks, as I said, like kids back in class on August 6th. My birthday. What a lame way to celebrate for me. But oh well. But anyhow, but that's happening. And so I was thinking early of start of school, so in August of doing the movie night. However, you might be right. Maybe doing it in September when it's not as buggy and
potentially a cooler evening.
Maybe we could have an open flame and do a few of those kinds of. I don't know. But yes, I know we can do all of those events, all 3 of the events we talked about. Movie night, the glow and go, and even a version of the Christmas Merry and Bright event. We can scale those down.
I think, if we just scale it appropriately with what we can handle up,
We'll have, little stick horses instead.
Go run through the neighborhood.
Hey, buddy, come on. Pull them in a wagon. Get a couple people out in front with some stick horses. Oh my gosh.
That's great.
All right.
Big stuff coming up.
Anyhow, just wanted to frame that because I know that every now and then people are watching this, and part of the reason they're watching the podcast is because they're kind of curious what's cooking with us.
Right.
And we're still well. The thing is, we've had people who have been. I don't talk a lot about giving every Sunday or anything, but we've had people who faithfully give and have given over the past. Your folks are grand supporters of our church as well, and they don't even live here. God bless you guys, man. You guys are awesome. And so that's allowed us to amass some good kind of savings set aside for everything that we need to do coming up. So even if we decided, you know what we're going to do, we're going to actually move and we're going to go into another building and we're going to rent and pay rent every single week, we could do that even if nobody else gave another penny. We could do that for almost a year.
Wow.
So, I don't know, right? It's a beautiful thing. It's just managing that stuff well.
Right.
So, and some of the other blessings for a period of time where we didn't have any rent at all. It's been great. And frankly, during our base camp time, we're not having to spend that as well. So it gives us resources to do. So I got a list of kind of great new sign things and that sort of stuff too.
Awesome.
The signs that we have look fantastic as well. But anyway, it's all now. There's a line in the old Christmas musical that for some reason keeps coming into conversations here lately. I haven't talked about it in years, and suddenly they're talking about it all the time now. It's because I've had so many people who've been looking at it. Yeah. I don't know why they're looking at it. I don't know if they're interested in it, or they just think, "What is this? What's Johnny did? What did what?"
That's awesome.
But there's a line in it in one of the songs that says, "We have the way, now we need the will." Mm-hmm. that's the line. We have the way, now we need the will. So it's the old play off the where there's a will, there's a way. Mm-hmm. We have the way, now we just need the will. So it's about moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Being willing to step out in faith, take some risks. And there's never a better time for us right now than to take some big risks.
Yeah, hey, I'm about to jump feet first into that. So.
That's true, you are. I'm just praying. See, here's the thing. I know that God may very well lead you away, right, in the next 6 months to a year. And we think, God, we want the best for you and your family, and whatever that's going to be. But I just pray, God, just not yet. Just
yeah. There are no plans.
Maybe hang on to Christmas at least.
There are no plans right now.
Either that or you're starting your new business or you're doing something here. Whatever you do, it's going to be great. So I'm looking forward to it.
I got some stuff churning.
Yeah, okay. What are you saying about churning? Not on here, but
yeah. Be good.
All right, so you said, okay, so that's it. So we're fine. Everything's going well.
Nuts and bolts. There you go.
All is well. But let's talk now about Jonah.
Yeah, well,
what did you want to say?
So you've been in Jonah the last 2 weeks before, or 3 weeks, 2 weeks before I did my testimony, and then you were in it yesterday.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
So
first chapter 1.
Yeah, chapter 1. We're almost 2/3 of the way through chapter 1.
Yes.
But my thought from yesterday, and I like this point, and the message from yesterday. It's already on YouTube. You can go back and watch it. It's all my fault. There's a line in there where they ask him. They cast lots, and Jonah loses, if you will. And then they ask him, "Who are you? Where are you from? Who are your people?" He says, "I'm a Hebrew. I worship the God of Israel, the Creator of the heavens and the dry lands, or the seas and the dry lands." And it's funny because it says they're like immediately overcome with fear. So it's like they immediately know that how false all their gods are and how real this one actually is. It's like immediate. I find that so funny because it's in the Old Testament. It's not, it's these people that are Gentiles. They're not Hebrew, obviously. Right. And even they realize in an instant how wrong Jonah is, how scary it is that he's done this as an affront to the Lord. And then as they throw him over, they're like, "Please, this innocent blood is not our hands." They're immediately horrified because they know they're actually dealing with the real God, the real power that is there.
On display before their very eyes.
And I obviously, it's not that deep of a thing to pick up from that, but I just think it's an interesting point. It's not explicitly said, but they were immediately struck with fear.
Yeah, it's like it's interesting. It goes from being they were afraid to when he says who he is, the reaction is they're seized with fear. Is the way the translation that we were using says it. They were seized. It's like being totally gripped.
Right.
Like what? I mean, they were already shut. I think part of it too at this point was. And this is how I was trying to communicate on Sunday, right? So if someone said, and this is very intentional, and it's just from years of speaking, and I probably have other pastor friends out there who say, "Johnny, that's not how you're supposed to preach a sermon," or whatever. I don't care what they think, right? So I did this for a long time.
Yeah.
This is where I really felt like I needed to communicate that I hear this particular teaching, and I'm sort of teaching,
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a little proclamation, of course, as you can tell, certainly as we get near the end. Mm-hmm. But I'm also, parking for a minute, explaining the casting lots, all that kind of business. Which, just a normal 3-point sermon or something, I might not do it that way. But what I wanted everybody to get, and this is, I think, important for communicating in the world in which we live today, is that you need to be drawn into what's happening, right? I want everybody to sort of feel, you're kind of seeing it, you're feeling it as we're in the scripture, it's coming alive, you're feeling the spray, you're, the theater just kind of draw us in. And what was happening with those guys, it says that they were already afraid because how bad the storm was, right? But from that point forward, it was getting worse and worse and worse. And by the time they're talking to Jonah and he's telling them what the problem is, it had been out of control. So they were already, seasoned sailors, scared and superstitiously, call out to whatever gods, I use that mummy illustration from the movie. Mummy.
Right.
That guy
where he's holding all of the different ones.
Honestly, that was not even in my notes. It was just like in that moment, I was like, oh yeah, of course, that's what this is.
It's good.
But they, they knew something was up, and they weren't just saying, what a natural phenomenon we're in.
Right.
This is it, gentlemen.
They knew it was
something spiritual was going on, and but yeah, you're right. When he said that, it's almost like an immediate acknowledgement of truth, right? It's like this is not an armchair conversation, theoretical, batting ideas around. This is when you suddenly realize all your theories mean nothing. It's either what's true or what isn't true, and you're right. Yeah. That's a good observation.
There are no atheists in a foxhole.
Right.
But yeah, it's like they immediately in those moments knew how false their gods were and how real God is.
And especially when, even though they didn't want, again, kudos to them. Kudos, whatever that means. I mean, yeah, good on them.
Yeah.
That they didn't want to throw him overboard.
Right. They felt bad.
Okay, I know we're about to die about it. That sounds a bit extreme, dude. I mean, we're all going to die. But when they finally realized it, that is what they needed to do. The way I framed it was that, Jonah's basically telling him, you've been throwing over the wrong cargo.
Right.
I'm the dude. And again, at this point, too, good on Jonah. He knows gigs up. He's putting his life in God's hands. It's not like if he stays on the boat, he's going to be okay.
Right, yeah, there's no way out for him.
This is it. I've done it. He had given up on being a prophet, I think, at this point. He just said, I'm not doing what God told me to do. I'm just going to have to deal with the consequences here.
Yeah.
They throw him, but then the sea immediately gets calm. Well, I mean, could it prove that point even more than that? I mean, this is when I think it's so cool. And many experts in theology and scholars truly believe that these sailors at this point began to worship, not just as one of many, but maybe for a few of them, but they turned their hearts to the real God.
How could you not?
Yeah, I mean, they offered sacrifices to him, they made vows to him. There's that. Yeah. So I knew all of that was so important, and also just a reflection that God cared about them. This isn't just a Nineveh story. It's not just a Jonah story. It also shows that even, I think one of the more powerful things about it, up to this point, we hadn't got to the big fish, right? Is that God still even used Jonah's disobedience to share and draw people to him. Now that doesn't mean that he wouldn't have in some way if Jonah, I mean, it's not like you should go sin so that God will be glorified in your sin, but he can still use even our mistakes to bring honor to himself and to draw people to himself. And that's why I made that little switch to the testimony idea, that how important it is that we share testimonies, because there's nothing that we've done that was enough to earn salvation from the Lord. It's all about what he did. So no matter how bad we've been, we don't have to tell every detail of every bad thing we've ever done, but anytime we share, this is what I did, this is who I was, and God forgave me, he's changed me, he's given me hope.
Right.
My family is, not perfect, but I have a different approach to my family. All that kind of stuff. That's powerful, man. So same thing here. That even though Jonah screwed that up really bad, God didn't stop caring about people. Right. So I just thought that was a very powerful thing, and I wanted to get all of that taken care of before the very next verse.
Yeah.
Which really should have been. Whoever the guy was, I forget it was, who put them into chapter verses. He should have started chapter 2 with the last verse of chapter 1. That's,
Yeah.
It's just a bit, who am I? But this is a great.
But that's kind of like the bookend on like the first portion, like Act 1. You know what I mean?
Kind of. It's still, I don't know. We'll see in the way I introduce it next week. But I think it's very cool that we are dealing with Jonah because it is such a mission. God's care for humanity, His grace, and the powerful push that should be in our hearts to reach people. What a perfect time for us to be doing that.
No kidding.
Right now, So hopefully it's going to get us really ready to kick into the fall as well. Well, what else? The garden's going good?
Garden's going really well, yeah. No onions, but lots of pumpkin plants are growing. Those are
Pumpkins, that's
great.
right.
Yeah,
That's a first.
That's going to be awesome. If the timing works out well, we will have pumpkins, homegrown Compass Church pumpkins.
And Halloween!
Glow and go.
Woohoo! That would be so awesome. I mean, I'm thinking what they're going to be like this big or something.
It depends on how many we leave per plant. Like, we have 6 plants or 5 plants growing. If we just leave a bunch of fruits per plant, we're just going to end up with a bunch of small ones. But if we have 1 or 2 per vine, instead, we end up with bigger ones. And if we leave them on the vine longer too, they'll grow more. So, we'll just, it's going really well. Plot number 1 and 2 are both looking awesome.
Yes, they are. We did some weeding on Sunday, and we're in I think our hottest days are almost over. Usually, this is really weird. Anybody from Texas who might be watching this are like, what? I just remember the first August I was here, and how amazing how it felt like November in Texas.
Because it finally cools off.
Yeah, it was like a cool breeze starting to blow in again. You kind of get the vibe. Past couple of years, it hasn't been quite so vivid like that, but usually. About halfway through August, you can get the hints of fall already. September's coming, then all the change of the leaves and all that stuff will be happening.
There'll be a lot of fall festivals, a lot of 5Ks we can sign up for. So we'll have to find out.
I love it, and I have not also put aside the idea of us all going somewhere for like an overnight or somewhere.
That'd be cool.
Either in the mountains or to just some spot.
Compass camping trip. Do a big hike.
Even just say, hey, any of the guys want to go? If we don't want to make it a couples thing, we could do that too. That reminds me, we need to get more guys. We need a few more men in our church.
It's been dwindling.
Yes, we're holding on. We're hanging on. We're carrying on. This is your invitation to come be a part of what's coming up. If you live in Aurora, if you're a Christian for sure, come be a part of what's going on and help us to reach some people.
Be cool.
All right, what else? So I guess we've been yakking a while. But
we got a verse that is on our garden sign and someone we quote every week. I even had it in my testimony. It's John 3:16.
Oh, that's true. Let's hear it. You want to say it or you want me to say it?
I can do it, I think.
Please do.
For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life.
Amen.
There it is.
John 3:16.
Yeah.
Love it. Powerful. Good reminder.
It's
it's interesting because even long before the podcast, and we had first moved here, one of the first Instagram Compass things I ever put out was John 3:16. Pretty clear.
It's a good verse. Phenomenal.
All right. Anything else before we go? There's so many things we could have talked about. There's been so much. I guess we're kind of scrambling here a little bit.
We'll get them on the next one.
Yeah, maybe so. All right. Well, here's the thing. We meet somewhere in the world every single week. And you can join us most of the time on Facebook is where we're streaming at the moment. You can go search for Compass Church Colorado and you'll find us there. And you can discover more at compassdenver.com, and we would love to have you as our guest this Sunday at 10. And anyway, yeah, so we hope you join us. All right, final word.
This has been great because he is great.
Grace to you and peace. That's all we have for tonight. And we are out. It's called a pregnant pause. Gross, pregnant pause. Okay.